Today we're looking at my 1966 Mustang Fastback. We're going to get the air conditioner fixed. When I bought it, it was inoperable, and I think I figured out the problem. My receiver dryer was leaking, and it needs to be replaced in order to be recharged. So I picked up all the necessary parts. I went ahead and I grabbed up a vacuum pump and the requisite oil for the vacuum pump from the local parts store. I just rented those. Bought the receiver dryer online, picked up the oil for my compressor at Napa, grabbed up some R12 off of eBay, and grabbed the gauge set from my local parts store for rental as well. And then down at the bottom there are some R12 to R134 adapters. Those I used, but my O-rings there I didn't actually use. So let's take a look. So I found a tiny little leak at the bottom of my, this is my receiver dryer right here. The fittings for this model year at the bottom, and the very bottom fitting there was loose, which should have been obvious because the fitting around it had accumulated a lot of grime, like anything with an oil stained wood. Didn't see any bubbles. Filled this up with compressed air last night. I think 50 or 60 pounds. Let's see if it held overnight. Fingers crossed. Oh wait, last time I did this it shot out juice. Let's see how this goes. Yes. Once I knew the system was airtight, I rented the vacuum pump and sucked it down. I got it down to about 27 or 28 inches, which I think is great. And then after that, I was able to utilize the R12 cans along with those adapters I mentioned. They work great. They just thread right on there, and then allow me, as you can see there, allows me to use the regular R134A gauges that you get at the stores. Now the only downside here is that I did have to take the gauges off, or at least the low side gauge off, in order to fill the compressor with the R12 in the lines. Now the first can I actually did liquid. I turned it upside down and I put it through the high side, and then the other can I did upside right, and I did it through the low side, and it worked great. I got it down to 40, 41, 42 degrees on an 89 degree day, so I'm really very happy. The rental gauges, the R12, it all worked out perfectly. I got good readings, ended up with about 25 psi on the low side and about 225 on the high side, so right where it should be. I'm going to play some engine revving video now. Hope you enjoyed.